courtesy of First Ave Entertainment. I am your host, B. Today we have an awesome show lined up for you today. We have gracing the cover of Ace Magazine, Hotboy Swipa, Ghost, and HAYZE2150. They'll be chopping up with us in just a few. If you want more information about us, please log on to www.sync2sync.tv.com. I'm your host, B. I can be located on Instagram at BLongChamp. Don't forget our handles on Twitter and Instagram is Sync2Sync.tv. We'll be right back.
From the bottom of the Caribbean, Sync2Sync is on the rise. Yeah. When it comes to soca, Sync2Sync control the border. Cast out the wicked and yo, this is Iowa George, the real big man in the business, the water lord. Keep it locked. We will be right back.
Keep it locked.
Bigging up Sync2Sync.
This is the hottest show in the world right now.
Même les où on tort, c'est moi-même qui demande pardon.
Bye bye, au revoir. Va, va, va.
Elephant Man represents
5sur5 TV.
They gave me nothing.
Okay, so, itching already. One of the signs.
I'm telling you, I was amazed when some of the things you were saying.
I'm a shorty that's deep in love. Makes me believe. Woo, child, we talking about 2001, 2002. I'ma show them otherwise. Man, I do me.
Has anyone seen that booty?
I'm pleasing him and music. I'm happy to be here.
I know you are.
Together we rule the world.
When I make music, I don't make it for me.
I always sing 1 or 2 seconds as a drummer.
Welcome back to Sync2Sync TV. I'm your host, B. Today we are chopping it up with some fellas over here, right?
HAYZE2150.
Okay.
Hotboy Swipa.
Onlyghost 676, among other things.
And told you earlier briefly in the intro that they are on the cover of Ace Magazine. Start off with that. How does it feel to be on the cover of a magazine?
You asking me?
Go ahead.
She asking me as well.
It feels good to see myself, you feel me, on the magazine. Everybody else get to see the greatness that I represent. And next to my homeboys too, you know, putting on for my hood. And then B2151, you feel me?
Which
So
is
that's cool.
hence your name, right?
Yeah, that's my name too, yeah.
All right, so let's talk about this image first, and then I'm gonna get into the history and your camaraderie and all that. So I see Ghost, your eyes are a little like rolling back. Is there a specific reason for that? Oh, okay.
Oh, I gotta hold the mic up closer?
Holy Ghost.
Yeah, always.
Okay, all right. All right, so let's talk about the camaraderie. So you guys been knowing each other for quite some time, right?
Correct.
All right, so how long you been knowing each other?
I ain't really keep track, but I think I know him from the hood. He's younger than me, but I started hearing about him and then found out about him, got straight with him, whatever. There's a lot of history behind it, but I've been knew him from the hood. I met him, like, he came to our studio, because we had a studio in the hood, and he came to our studio. I think he knows us through our older homies.
Okay.
That's how he came around, and then he started messing with us and became like associate of the label too.
Awesome. The name of the label?
21951.
So everything is representation of the hood.
Yeah.
So how does it feel? Because listen, in Miami, it's very difficult to make it right in the industry. How long you guys been in it for since the time that you guys started? Let's say,
I've been rapping since a shorty, so it's like, for me, I'm gonna take it back to middle school.
Wow. In the studio, actually laying tracks, middle school?
Nah, taking it serious, I'm gonna have to say like 2016.
Okay. Yourself?
For me, it's like the same type of story. I was already rapping middle school, high school, but not seriously. It was a hobby, like something that was fun. People suggested that I take it serious before, but I didn't take it serious until two people suggested I take it serious. One being my producer, my homeboy, Hood Lover Rich, and another one, a friend that's a local artist too, Lucky. And it's after they kind of persuaded me and I started taking it serious and I started recording. Hood taught me how to transition from just a regular street rapper to actually recording tracks. And Mo Exclusive had a hand in that too. Those two, they played a role in converting me from like a regular lyricist to actually making music and recording artists.
So you guys all write your own music?
Yeah.
How you feel about ghostwriters?
Business is business.
Okay, so there's a place for everyone.
Answer. I like that answer.
I like it. Yeah, there's a place for everyone.
Because me personally, I'm a lyricist, so I value lyricism.
Okay.
So, but I understand where ghostwriting has its play in the industry, and that's only before I would have said nah. You feel me? But after being an artist for so long, I see where ghostwriting could have its like play in the industry. But as a lyricist, I believe in my lyricism, so you feel me? But I see where it could fall in. But for me, I write everything.
As long as it's authentic and it's still a representation of who you are, right?
Yes.
Ghost, we can't hear you. What you say?
No, I've never seen him write anything down. So
just because you don't see
I write
it.
sometimes. I do write sometimes. If I didn't write, I wouldn't be able to do what you see me do because I started with writing and all that. Like, so if I didn't do that, I wouldn't be able to do what you see me do in front of the mic, where I don't write.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the part that get me excited. The no writing.
I got that from, I ain't gonna lie, that's another trick that I learned from Hood.
What is that?
I could basically get in front of a microphone right now and put
just
together
freestyle?
a whole song. It might not be a freestyle from one take, but I could put together a whole song from that session. Like, without leaving that microphone or writing anything, I could probably go mess up, go further, mess up, and until it's a whole verse.
Oh, you gonna bless us today? We're gonna get some blessings, you guys. Sex to Sank, we'll be right back.
Healthcare workers and nurses are in high demand. Take your first step toward a medical career today at Ideal Professional Institute in Miami Gardens. With multiple programs available, you can become a patient care technician in just 9 months, a home health aide in under 1 month, an LPN in just a year. Ideal Professional Institute is licensed by the state of Florida, so register now. Call 305-653-7886.
Sex to Sync family, we are back. If you want more information about us, log on to www.sex2sync.tv.com. We are chopping it up with Ghost Swipa and Hayes. Sakafet. I gotta say Sakafet. You know they're Caribbean, right? Home team, right?
Nabule.
Yes. Yeah, we can't say Nabule anymore. You guys know the connection with that. Yeah, they do it too much. We don't want to put the whole burning, like taking it literally. So we want to talk about, before we get into the music, you have your own separate label as well, right?
Correct.
We got to talk about that because it's so important. You know, the business aspect of music, we tend to forget how important and pivotal that is, you know, for not only ourselves, but leaving behind that legacy, right? So how important it is to have your own label.
It's very important.
And I'm pretty sure it's difficult, right?
Yeah, it's very difficult because you got to do all the connections, you know.
Yourself, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of connections, who we shouting out?
We shouting out 21 Not 51.
Okay.
We shouting out 2150.
Okay.
We shouting out Money Counters. And we shouting out the whole North Miami Beach.
North Miami, stand up.
NMB, stand
Beach.
up. North Miami
Beach. Oh, is there a big difference?
It's a big difference.
Oh,
it's a huge, humongous
I'm
difference.
I'm sorry. I'm Haitian, but I didn't grow up in North Miami or North
Yeah,
Miami.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
explain it to me.
It's a common misconception.
Yeah.
But North Miami is his own entity. North Miami Beach is a whole different thing.
Okay.
And I'm not going to go into it in certain details where one would be offended by the other. But
I didn't mean to offend no one.
We know that we are similar cultures because we're all Zoes from Miami, but we different.
Is it like Lauderdale?
And it's not even that we're different. We just don't like to be misunderstood.
It's two separate cities.
Yeah, we don't want to be misunderstood for the other one. So it's not even. Not one is better than the other. We just don't like being called the other one.
Oh, okay.
Because it's easy. It's easy for people to be like, you say North Miami Beach, they're like, oh, North Miami. And they leave the beach out, and they think it's not a problem.
Right.
But it's a big problem. It's a big difference for us as
it's like the generalization
the residents.
of saying Caribbean, but then I have to specify because I'm a proud Haitian. So I want,
I think it's different.
I want my specification of.
You would think it's different because you're not part of North Miami Beach culture or North Miami culture.
Okay.
If you're part of the culture, then you'll understand it. On the outside looking in, it's no different. It's regular. You feel me?
Okay.
But you have to be part of that culture to understand. No, we don't want to be called North Miami, and North Miami don't want to be called North Miami Beach.
This is something new for me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta talk about the music before, because I want to listen. I'm gonna address the mass. Let's talk about the music. Let's talk about the art. So, the single that you guys have out right now is
$100.
all right.
Sandola.
Okay. And what is the whole basis or objective of the music?
The whole objective of the song is basically saying like the power of $100.
$100 is like $5 now.
Yeah, nowadays.
That is so crazy.
It is.
But it still do a lot, though.
It is, but it's more of a double entendre, like an oxymoron in a sense. Yeah. For real, because
my language. Okay.
it's to basically
wordplay. Okay.
It's basically it's to show you how we've forgotten the power of the basics, like because we're the day and age and the generation we live in is moving so fast, we forgot the simple basics of $100. Like you said, it's just $5. And even though we forgot it, a lot of things is still going on that's based on $100, but it's just being bypassed. But $100 is still powerful, even though we forgot that.
Yeah.
And the track, we wasn't even trying to make the track. I'm keep it honest. It was one of those things. Hood had the beat. We was thirsty to make some music, and Hood just made a nice beat. I actually stepped out the studio real quick, and he was playing around with the hook, and I don't even think he was gonna think I was gonna take it serious. But when I came back, I was like, "Oh, $100? There's a lot of things I could say about $100." And I just went in and said everything I could think about $100 in a lyrical way. Nice. And then he came back and realized we had a song. So it was like that. We didn't plan on making the song $100, to be honest with you.
Love
so
it.
It's like, yeah.
I want to talk about that, thirsty. So we oftentimes, because oftentimes we hear the coin thirsty and we think, it's a negative terminology. But why? Why does thirsty have to be such a negative terminology? Like you said, because you were thirsty and hungry, that hunger fueled y'all to go in there and do what you have to do. Yeah. So what's the negative, correlation with that word? What would you say? Like, about thirst. Don't you have to be thirsty? Isn't that something that you have to have
hold on. Because
in the industry?
I don't want neither one of y'all to take blows like this. Okay, this is
what you mean?
Listen,
I do this.
Relax. That's why
you said take blows like this, man.
Just sit back.
I do this.
Okay, so there is, like he said, a double entendre. There's a plethora of messages that can be taken on with this track.
Okay.
I can tell you for one thing, the foundational intent is to turn up this spring and summertime.
Okay.
That is the foundational intent because it is a turn up track.
All right.
$100, and then we want to be able to include every demographic so that everybody can feel, like he said, we forgot the bass. So now we've created something, even if by mistake, that's usually how most good art and good music happens.
Right.
We've created something that's going to be able to open the doors up so that even, I was saying it earlier to them, even the average Joe can now feel involved in the highest level of turn up because we are now basing it at, just $100. Y'all remember what $100 could do?
So everybody can relate to it. It's something that everyone, the audience,
the whole audience can relate. Because if you're gonna come to a situation that's gonna play that song, the spring break parties, the clubs, the strips, because it's a fun track, you're gonna walk in with the room. $100 come. $100.
You got $100.
You got $100.
We'll be right back, Sex and Sync.
Bigging up Sing So Sing.
This is the hottest show in the world right now.
I'm ready real good as girl step out when I wine. Même les où on tort, c'est moi même qui demande pardon.
Bye bye, au revoir. Va, va, va.
Elephant Man represent
5 sur 5 TV.
They gave me nothing.
Okay, so, itching already. One of the signs.
I'm telling you, I was amazed when some of the things you were saying.
I'm a shorty that's deep in love. Makes me believe. Woo, child, we talking about 2001, 2002.
I'ma show them otherwise.
Man, I do me.
Has anyone seen that booty?
I'm pleasing him and music.
I'm happy to be here.
I know you are.
Together we rule the world.
When I make music, I don't make it for me.
I always sing 1 or 2 songs as a drummer.
Family, we are back chopping it up. Listen, we talked about something we left off on, and you guys don't want to mention it or go into details, but it was a thirst, right? So I do understand that word has a negative.
It's only $100.
It's only $100.
No, wait.
No, we're talking about the terminology because I feel like there has to be some sort of hunger in you in order for you to like go after whatever it is that you need to go after, right?
Yes, it is. It's the same thing as hunger.
Yeah.
What you were talking about, you referring to how this generation has flipped the terminology to something negative. But that's all based on the influence of social media and algorithms and all of that. That's all that is. Because females go online and women go online and post their best picture, the one that they think is the most attractive. Because they want likes and they want comments. But when they get the likes and the comments, you're thirsty.
Yeah.
So but at the end of the day, one thing is that's why you think I was gonna stray away. I'm not gonna stray away because I don't care what people think about me. If I'm thirsty, I'm thirsty. You put a picture that I like and I liked it, yeah, I'm thirsty. And what else?
Ooh, like it.
Like I
He
can't.
is who he
it's
is.
Like what else?
We're gonna talk about this mask.
I see water. I want water. I'm thirsty.
You're
What
gonna
else?
take
What?
drink the water to quench your thirst.
If you give me some water to drink, I'm gonna drink it. I'm not gonna, steal your water. But if I see the water, I need some water. I see you got some water over there.
So in this
Let me
case,
get some water.
In this case,
Now you're gonna say, "Oh, you thirsty because I wanted some water."
Right.
Yeah, I mean, if you need water, you ask for water. You
so
see water, you ask for
metaphorically
water.
speaking, bringing it back to the music, the beat was there. The beat was there. Y'all was ready, prepared.
Yeah, and when I said it in the sense of music, around the time we had situations in our studio where we didn't have access to the studio a lot.
Okay.
And we make music like it's not work to us.
It's fun.
Like the rest of the stuff that we have to do around is work. The actual music, making the tracks, that's actually fun. That's actually something that we need sometimes.
Right.
We need it. So at the time, we was having situations where we couldn't really get in the studio, and we just got in the studio. And another thing, sometimes we don't have original beats. So Hood just made a couple original beats. So we was like, woo, we trying to jump on them quick. Like we ain't been in the studio in a minute. We've been using YouTube beats. We got some fresh Hood Level Rich beats, and we in the stew. So that's what it was. We was thirsty at the time to make some music, and we did whatever we wanted.
What's your take on it? Because you real laid back, nonchalant. How are you when you get in that studio? Same vibe?
Same vibe.
Really?
I be chilling.
Okay.
If I like the beat, I'll turn up.
Really? You turn up?
If I like the beat, and you just gotta get me in my mode.
Got you. The mask, the big elephant in the room, so to speak. So everyone is doing it. I think it's an elephant because people are saying, "Oh, they're the one that started it."
Society.
It's an elephant for society, which is why I'm speaking, because this is a societal platform.
Older than me, I guess.
It's an older you said?
Yeah. I walked out like this the first day, so.
You walked out, but yours has a different meaning. You have the cross on it.
Oh yeah, that's my clothing line logo. I'm a fashion designer independently.
Okay.
So how the thing works is, like you said, I walked into the studio. I was already a fashion designer started teenage years when I was 15.
And when you say fashion designer, what exactly? What realm?
Oh, I do everything from t-shirts to ball gowns. I've dressed some of the
outfits we wearing on the cover is made by him.
Yeah.
This is designed by him.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so appreciate it.
Don't worry. I'll be here.
Yeah.
So I've been at it for a long time.
Okay. So then what made you transition to the ski mask?
Oh, it wasn't a transition.
When you started
I
doing
went to one fashion show
with a ski mask.
And the mask isn't an everyday thing either, but it's where I'm most comfortable. It has a lot of meaning, but that's kind of like I gotta sit with you by myself and have that conversation.
Oh, okay.
Because
it's levels.
Yeah, it's levels, and because we're on a train right now for the track.
Ah.
And I'm like literally kind of trying to be the conductor because we've been running this music track for a long time. HAYZE is, as reserved as he is, a 6-figure player when it comes to SoundCloud and YouTube.
Nice.
Independently, on his own, he doesn't, they're modest. He's very much in character, but again, modest. Like, they're not going to speak to the accolades they actually hold when it comes to what we're doing. Like, my clothes.
I want to talk about that next, too, about when you showcase yourself. Is it appropriate for you to just leave it up for interpretation, or should you, extend your resume out there, especially when you're on a platform such as this? Is it something that you would want to do? Like, go ahead and give, your resume. Okay, yes, I have this to offer and that to offer. Or is it best to just let your work speak for itself? 5%. We'll be right back. Sync to Sync family, we are back. You see, I've been holding this all episode, right? Yes, this is Ace Magazine. On the cover, we have HAYZE, Ghost, and
Hotboy Swipa.
Every time I say the name, he adds an additional adjective. It was Swipa 21. Wait, what was it?
21951.
Yes,
that's the label.
yes. And it's just so much. So I just let him introduce himself, and every time it's something else added to it.
Life is a combination of numbers. We are in the matrix.
Yes. You on some next level matrix. So number
they
7.
Are too. They're just not talking. They're not. They're very new to the being in front of the camera. I put on the mask so I can be comfortable in front of the camera. They don't have masks on.
I was born to be in front of the camera.
I can tell.
But I just ended up in the trenches. But I was born to be in front of the camera.
In front of the camera has some trench work too. You don't like cameras?
I don't like cameras.
I can tell. I can tell.
Cameras messed up the game.
The cameras messed up the game. Evidence.
We from the trenches, so that's how I ended up. But I was supposed to be in front of the camera.
Just say relax.
You feel me? What you mean?
Ghost. I know you're not on your cell phone, Ghost.
It is a known fact.
Okay, Ghost. Ghost, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the resumes, right? Like how modesty. Is it important to basically, yes, when you have a platform, to basically sell yourself, to showcase what it is that you have to offer? What is your passion? Or should you just, be humble and allow your work to just speak for itself? Or maybe a combination.
It's a combination.
Guy is speaking.
It's a combination.
Okay.
Reason why I say it's a combination, because when you first start, it's like with your music, you got to put it out there to see who like it. And from there, like, you could take off. Like, if you get positive feedback, everybody messing with it, people actually playing it without your consent, because some people force their music on the people. So it's like, you got the people that's humble, that they really got that talent, and they just do that. They just make the good music. So they not really trying to force people to listen to it. It's like, if you like it, you like it. I'm just gonna keep doing it because I got this talent.
With the saturation of new artists that's coming out and all that, I feel like that's the best route, to just produce what you produce and let whoever mess with it, whoever likes it, gravitate towards you. Because you can't really force it on nobody, especially how fast things move now. You'll be cool today and you buzz it tomorrow. So you just gotta find who really mess with you for who you are. You feel me? Like, it's a mixture of both. You have to display. Right now it's about branding.
It definitely is.
So you gotta brand
yourself.
yourself.
Let's talk about your publisher. Y'all not gonna shout out the publisher?
Oh, Ace Magazine. Oh, Sync to Sync TV.
Oh, what's going on?
Miss K.
Miss K.
Oh, Miss K is getting the publishing. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know that.
Big shout out to Miss K.
Ghost is on another level. Shout out to Miss K.
She in the background pulling strings.
I can edit that out.
Yes.
Oh, put that in the bloopers.
Ghost is on another level, you guys.
Ghost, there is a woman.
Ghost is in character. All right. Yes. So yes, how important? Because an independent, when you're independent, right? There's a lot of strings, like you've mentioned, that and work that needs to be done behind the scenes, and people don't realize that. Yeah, you have everything on your back, but isn't it important to have people in certain positions that you delegate things, to take the weight off your shoulder, and then that's when the business starts to roll too, right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It takes a team.
It definitely takes.
I can't accept because I gotta go do that right now. No, keep going.
Yeah, it definitely takes a team because honestly, I don't know. Maybe back in the days how it looked, I was young, so I don't know. But it looked like the music business, the entertainment business was about talent. If they find the talent, you good. And now it's not really about talent. It's about the business. It's about who has the best business. So your music don't have to have quality. As long as you got the business behind it, you can make it. So now you need a team.
I hope you took care of whatever you took care of, because you just walked off our set like a ghost.
I
hope you didn't think I was going to allow you to just come on the set all willy-nilly like Ghost. I'm going to need you to get it together. Sync to Sync, we'll be right back.
Bigging up Sing So Sing.
This is the hottest show in the world right now.
Même les où on tord, c'est moi-même qui m'en dois pardon.
Bye bye, au revoir. Va, va, va.
Elephant Man represent
5 sur 5 TV.
They gave me nothing.
Okay, so, ooh, itching already. One of the signs.
I'm telling you, I was amazed when some of the things you were saying.
I'm a shorty that's deep in love. Makes me believe. Woo, child, we talking about 2001, 2002.
I'ma show them otherwise.
Man, I do me.
Has anyone seen that booty?
I'm pleased to hear my music, man. I'm happy to be here.
I know you are.
Together we rule the world.
When I make music, I don't make it for me.
I always sing 1 or 2 songs as a drummer.
Sing family, we are back. We're chopping it up, and as you can see, the Ace magazine is in the background, you know, to highlight our guests for today.
Look
yes.
around the city. I'm finna drag it
North
everywhere.
Miami Beach.
Yes, ma'am.
Listen, I got the history behind North Miami Beach. Now I stand corrected. So, in this industry, you were saying on how saturated it is as far as, you know, the up-and-coming artists, the new artists, staying true to who you are. If you guys weren't rapping, what would you be doing?
Damn.
Still
I can say that on
making this
here?
money.
Mm-hmm. What would you be doing?
Hitting licks.
Still getting
Distributing
this money
narcotics.
in America, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God.
Forgery.
Really? I'm glad you're rapping.
Amazon.
I'm glad you're. Oh, okay.
Uber.
Okay.
Uber Eats.
I'm glad you're. Hey, don't knock Uber Eats. I know.
No,
there's
yo.
a couple
What
of
do you mean?
rappers.
Nobody's knocking. She think I'm playing everything I just said was true.
You would be doing that.
Uber Eats. I was.
There's no
Okay.
would be.
Oh, you do Uber
I
Eats?
just told you everything.
Not anymore. I'm
I'm
saying
saying
7 revenue streams.
Awesome.
Uber Eats is not.
She think that was a.
I did think that was a low blow. I thought that was a low blow. What would you be doing?
Miss K hot, kid.
Things I'm
You
not
can't
supposed
say.
to be doing.
Okay, all right. Ghost, what would you be? And don't say disappear either, Ghost. What would you be doing if you weren't rapping?
That was a better answer than I would have ever gave.
What would you be doing, Ghost?
I mean, I'm a fashion designer, so, you know, my company, I've been around for a long time, so I've been doing that for
So
a
you
while.
still
If
do
you
it?
wasn't designing, what would you be doing, Ghost?
Things he shouldn't be doing.
See, so I'm glad that rap is an outlet.
man. Rap,
outlet
trap, or play
for
ball.
you guys. I'm glad. All right, so what can we expect from you guys?
$100 all spring, all summer. Yee from my guy, HAYZE2150. What can I say from my homeboy, Hotboy Swipa? New music coming from Hood Lover Rich. That's the cherry. And new clothes coming from Shop New Echelon.
2151, NMB.
2151, 2150.
2150.
Shout out to Miss
The
K.
Hotboy Apparel brand is coming back.
Also under shopnewechelon.com.
Yeah, we worked something out. But yeah, the Hotboy Apparel is coming back. We worked so.
Y'all work something out?
Yeah, we
This
worked
is
something
why
out.
it's called
gonna
Of
be-
God and Mob.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, so
The Mob, MOB.
Music Organizational
Music
Bureau.
Organizational Bureau.
I'm glad you broke that down
Yes.
because I had another acronym in my
Yeah,
mind.
it's another
We're
acronym
gods,
in
we
mind.
can read and
But,
step
you know,
forward. Future talk.
We are the
Okay.
we are the
What I
music
had in my
authority in our city. We the music authority in our city. So you know.
What
that's how
exactly does that mean? You're the music authority.
we set the standards?
Oh.
And
We did it
definitely.
first.
These guys, between these two, this label and this, they
Him
set the
too. He
music
not
standard.
2150
This
and him
is-
too.
this is the Glease
we did it
flavor.
first.
This is
Yo,
He
if
don't
you
like
ever
the
heard
talk,
the
that's why I
term
don't like him.
Glease,
But
this
he the
is
Glease
who
player.
created the terminology Glease. You hear a lot of people
Really?
say
Yes.
Glease.
Yeah.
Not gonna tell
They're not
you
gonna give him
nothing.
that credit. But I know I was there.
Yeah, how that be later?
I was
He not
there.
gonna say
How do
nothing.
you guys
Niggas making
feel?
bread.
How do you guys feel about the comedians who impersonate people from North Miami?
Wait,
I
people.
love
North Miami and North Miami.
I ain't gonna lie.
Let
Them impersonations is be North Miami impersonations.
Hold on, let
though.
Hayes take this one.
Listen, let me tell you. If you
Let
say,
Hayes take
I'm gonna give it to him after this. If you hear somebody says,
You a takeover.
oh, no, I'm gonna give it to him. If you hear somebody say kid more than 3 times in
This is
a
how
sentence,
real life
they're from North
conversations
Miami.
Okay. So if they say it 2 times, they're from North Miami Beach.
They might be from North Miami Beach if they say it 2 times.
Okay,
If
but-
it's 3 times in the sentence, they definitely from North Miami.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna say I love it because
Wait, you gotta compose it for the cat. You gotta.
I love it because you know, Haitians is blowing up.
Right.
Before, you know, they used to treat Haitians different, and
Right.
now it's like they putting us at that higher power.
Okay. So form is form of flattery, right? I guess.
I mean, it's like a way of basically shouting us out.
Right.
You know, they hang with us, they see the lifestyle, they know how we living.
And
they
that's
like
what I
it.
noticed too in the music. Everybody is, well, Haitian or
Everybody
representing
is
Haitian.
But at the
or
same
something.
time,
everybody
at
is
the same
Haitian.
time, shout out to the Yayas with us because,
That
and when I
message
say
you?
Yayas, I hope y'all do not still take that as a derogatory term.
What is a
Because
yaya?
that's what it is now. We Zos, Yayas. I don't think that's a bad thing.
What's a yaya?
With my Yayas, you feel
You
me?
said it again. What is a yaya?
Oh. Huh?
What's a yaya?
American,
Oh,
full
okay.
blood American. You feel me?
Gotcha.
We Zos, that means we're Haitian. We have
Okay.
Haitian descent.
Right.
It's slang. And back in the days,
I
they were
understand.
derogatory terms. Listen, I do this. Back in the days, there was derogatory terms. You feel me? They would call it Zo or Bo or whatever. And we call them yayas. At this point, it's a standard. It's like when people say the N-word and we say it, we don't take it derogatory. It's become the same thing now.
So about your music, let's bring it back. Why would someone want to listen to your track? Why would you tell someone, man, check this out? I know you're modest. You're not telling anybody to do it. Those of you who wanted to say, all right, vibe to this track, like why?
Everybody can relate, and everybody wants to party this spring and summer, and we got the next hot track for them to party to.
All right, where can we find it?
YouTube.
It's available on all
got
platforms.
Here he go
all
with
over
this
the city.
$100.
It's available on all platforms.
All right.
Spotify, YouTube, all the major platforms.
Ace Magazine, man. I gotta do that.
What's the rest of them stuff? Deezer, iTunes.
All the music
all the
outlets.
major
Okay.
music outlets.
Okay. Thanks for saying family. We'll be right back.
And the video coming soon.
Thanks for saying family. We reached the final segment of our show. We had the pleasure of chopping it up with some people from North Miami Beach. I gotta stand corrected.
I was just living in the beat. Just to.
Here we go.
I'm from Little Haiti.
This entire time.
No,
we
I'm with my
representing
brothers.
North
These my
Miami
NMB
Beach.
brothers.
And now he's saying Little
But
Haiti.
That's what we doing?
I just. What do you?
I'm born in Opalaka.
Oh God.
We live in NMB. We're a brotherhood out of NMB, but It's different hoods coming together.
I was raised in NMB. I was born in Opelika.
Hayes, where were you born, Hayes?
Little
Since
Haiti.
Get technical.
I was born in Miami.
You were born in Miami. Okay.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, but they've been representing North Miami Beach this entire interview. But now they're getting technical.
That was a good one.
I was born in Miami. If we wanna, my mom and dad born in Haiti. Go now.
Me
you
too.
To be exact.
OCOP to be exact.
Okay.
OCOP and Port-au-Prince.
Put it bad, kid. Talking about
OCOP.
All right. Where, like, as far as each individual, you guys are your own entities, and you came together to create this music. How important it is for you to have your own entity and sometimes collaborate and come together.
It's very important because, you know, everybody's independent at the end of the day, you know. So at the end of the day, you got to make whatever can happen for yourself, you got to make it happen.
Is there any local artists that you guys want to work with locally?
Kodak.
Ah.
Big little homie.
Okay.
I'm glad you answered, boy.
Who you say? No one? Anyone you want to work with? Okay.
Kodak?
I mean, I don't got nobody
Bruno
in mind,
Marley.
but, you know, I'm willing.
Bruno Marley.
Okay.
He's still already
Bruno Marley.
HAYZE2150.
Okay.
Hood Lover Rich.
Okay. Everyone on your team.
Killer Nat.
Okay.
21951.
Got you.
Shout out to North Miami Hot Girls.
Okay. Everyone on the team.
North
Shout
Miami
out
Hot
Mina
Girls.
B.
All right. So what we
Fuck
have?
with Shorty.
What can we look forward to, Ghost? What can we look forward to as far as future? Anything in the works that you have in the can that you're working on?
We got, like I said, we're pushing the $100 for the spring, summertime. It's gonna be the hottest new track. You know, shout out Ace because we about to make some crazy moves behind this one. Video coming soon. My man Hayes has that Yee track. It's already out on YouTube. Go get your listen to it now.
And where can we contact you for more information?
At Shop New Echelon.
Pause there.
At Incock, because it's like a list, man.
Okay.
Like, I end up being not wanting to do it all because it's so tedious.
What's the one where we can really, like, the one?
At Shop New Echelon is my foundation that I want you to follow.
Spell it again.
SHOPNEWECHELON. Check out Ace Magazine. It's gonna have all that information.
Awesome. And where can we contact you for more information? And what? Yes.
You can find me everywhere. Google me, Hotboy Swipa. 21951 representer. Hotboy Swipa on IG, on my Facebook. Swipa is real. It's the same everywhere. I don't have no identity crisis. You look everywhere, Hotboy Swipa. It's the same name. G-O-D. Google me.
Yeah,
Got you. Where can we contact you for more information?
You can contact me, HAYZE2150, HAYZE2150 on everything.
You can contact us if you want more information about them at www.sync2sync.tv.com. It's been all laughs. But on a serious note, you guys, be sure to check them out and show them love.
Check out that new track. If you find $100, it got a QR code on the back. Just open your camera and watch.
Oh, I like that. Okay. All right. Sync to Sync family, I'm your host, B. You can find me on Instagram at BLongChamp. Our Twitter and Instagram handles are at Sync2Sync TV. Till next time.
No, kid,
21 salute.